Things were going so well. Now I'm gone. There we go. There you go. Woohoo! We're live. Thank you. Perfect. All right. So this is going to be, maybe this is a thing I should tell the moderators that when until this is fixed, whenever that's going to be, but until this is fixed, I'm going to, then it happens again. Right? No, I'm still having like massive glitches. Not a stable connection, to say the least. Okay, let's keep this one walking that way and me walking upwards. So what is it? Appreciate it, Twitcho. Alright, this one seems to be okay. Okay, there's one thing missing, and that's the rocket silo. So let's head back to the base, enjoying the fact that we've built everything except the rocket silo. Boop. 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 There. And you go back. That's actually pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. Whoops, red one, go up here. Look, we're down to below 10. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Let's see, where else do we have spawns? Yeah, that one here. Really need to get an extension out here so this doesn't happen. One blinky, and that's the rocket silo. Yes. Is there an easy way to retrofit your coal liquefaction plant for loop? Asking on behalf of my loop-staffed base. You know, making blue belts is like, I don't know, can we say it? Yeah. You can never have too much loop. When you think you have enough loop, you need more loop. Again, I think I'm alive. At least the fact that I can move around the base seems good. Or it's just try refreshing and stuff. So that might help. Yeah. So that's where we attacked. Oh, that's not a great place. Oh, that's like the worst place. That is the worst place. No, this is the worst. Fuck. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage this single biter did. Stupid biters. Self-made. Yeah, and I can't even fix it. All those modules. Yeah, we have enough of everything, right? Actually, I have not cast... oh, I need a break. I'm sorry. I know that I've been all but breaks today, but I'm just going to take a 2-minute break, and then I'll be back here for the last hour of the stream with no disconnects and stuff. So, yeah. 2 minutes, then we'll be back. Thank you for your patience. I really appreciate it. I'm still around. I'm still around. Don't easy. All right. So, before we just dive back into a lot of things, there is something from yesterday that we did not really do. So, somehow. So I want to make sure that we shout out some of the new patrons, because there have been a few new patrons. The only one I shouted out yesterday was still the Enchantress, but this new Templar of the Path. If you subscribed to yesterday on Patreon, then make sure you link your Discord profile and your Patreon, because otherwise I can't shout you out in here. I can't put you on the credit notes. Credit notes. It's not a credit note on the end credits, and I can't launch you in the series. So there's also been another patron who also did not. This is a new feature that I thought that it was completely irrelevant feature, like having a yearly subscription instead of an annual subscription, instead of a monthly subscription, and then basically you pay for 10 months and you get a full year. Then this is a $10 donation, but over a full year. So I mean that means if you're gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna support him for next year, so I can pay that forward. That is pretty cool. So you get a discount. I mean, discount is a silly thing, right? It's discounted for the yearly sub. Yes, it's 16% discount, and the reason why there is a discount is because obviously it's money guaranteed, and that's good. Cash flow is king. So if you can, you're going to support, then that's an option. And I also like it, because then I know that I have a pledge for the next year. So it's just basically that was an option. But also this person has also forgotten, or not yet at least, put the Discord profile. So make sure you remember it. If you are a patron, then just think, did I add my Discord profile? Because I just went through all my patrons this morning or yesterday. I think it was yesterday. What? Patron makes money on viewers' money till they give Nilos his money. Yeah, but it's less than a month, right? They pay me on the 5th of the month. So if you get charged on the 1st of the month, then I get paid on the 5th. That's not exactly a lot of cash flow they do here. Do you recommend for against blue belts? Oh, absolutely, you want blue belts, but I think that most people would get blue belts too early. That's just my take on it. This one? This is the one that isn't really working. It is what it is. Up here. This is just weird stuff, so we'll just add one more weird stuff here. There. Actually, I'll just build it here. One rocket silo. And you got it. Rocket silos, and you can do blah. Let's see. Is everything coming in? Not the steel, though. Steel's not coming in. Why is steel not coming in? Didn't I have some place where I link steel? Oh, so they pay you... I thought they... No. It's... I mean, then there would be no point for my sake to do it. No, the point is that... that one. There you go. And do that. That's not for one train here. Actually, I want this to be here. Funny how this one's just not even updated. Is this updated? Not even. Since I'm not doing any belt weaving anymore, then I can easily update everything here. I hope. There. An hour ago I bought a sweatshirt on your marketplace, but not sure if the deal was finished. Can you check it later? Didn't see the message on screen. Yeah. Actually, I would also see it here on the Streamlabs notification. Yeah, I'm actually not pushing that particularly. Maybe I should even take it down, the merch store, until we revamp our merch. Really appreciate it. But maybe it did not went through. I don't even. How can I do that? Because I should have it in my events list here, but that's like notoriously bad. If they collect it up front and dole it out over time, yes. But then they have the cash flow. Espel. The only place I can see it if there is an event that says there has been a purchase, and I don't see any events. I can go a bit more detailed into it, but I don't think I can see that. No, I don't have. I only have recent events, which is the one I already have on my screen. So I don't think it went through. Yeah, you would get an email confirmation. Okay, right. Did we get this one here? There. That one isn't getting it yet. Let's have a look at how things are faring up here. Oh, you know what? Since I'm back at the base and we are pretty... It's a slow day here. Blue. Okay, so it is time for refueling. Oh, you're not gonna make it. Go, 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 go. And now there should be a straight line. Good. And I should also replace my nuclear power plants. Ooh, we should do that. Obviously, we should do that. How's this one doing? It's stuck. So, yeah. It is what it is. Alright, blue one. Blue one goes out. Back out, patrol. There. Next. Black one. Out to patrol again. Red one's coming there. White one's coming there. Green one. Oh, green one's already here. It doesn't need much. You're not gonna be... you're a lover, not a fighter. And you can go back out here. Do your work. Oh, you need to be repaired. And the red one. Go out on your side. Whoop. And the white one. Go out there. Cool. I like it. That was easy. Now let's tear up our nuclear power plants. Green, 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 green. It should be safe. Don't need this one anymore. We can take this out. Yeah. Why don't you just buffer chest for everything the Spidertron needs, then set up a nearby requester from buffer, and then you can deconstruct with the Spidertron to pick up the items, undo and repeat as needed. Because then means I need to have robots. Two things. I need to have Roboport inside the Spidertron. I need to have robots as well. And since my robots can deliver there, as soon as I deconstruct it, my robots will also come in. And if there's 2,000 rockets, the Spidertron will pick up 50 times the whatever the carrying capacity times 4, so they'll pick up 200, and my house robots will pick up everything else. Not very efficient, I would say. So basically I'd have to build it in a buffer chest, take away the roboport that covers that area so that there's no longer possible for me to deconstruct it with roboports, so it's outside of area, then bring my roboport in with a roboport and robots, and then deconstruct. It's too complicated. Why don't you just use the Logistics Spidertron mod? Because that's this is a primarily vanilla thing, and that is something that changes the features of something that is a core new mechanic. So if I did that, then everyone would be like, oh, so I can do that with the Spidertron, and I would have to go like, nope, that's a mod. So I do add mods for some convenience things, but not for... that's weird why I accept this one. So, yep, it's just that. Just how it works. Cool. Let's go up here and tear down some... That's why it looks good to you. Thank you, Sylvie. How do we do this? We definitely just take out 2 of the nuclear power plants. Blip. And hope that my base doesn't crash. While I do that, oh man, why do I... Why, oh why didn't I pick the blue one? Anyway, let's go look at our nuclear power plant. That one. Look at that beauty. That is a thing of beauty. I want it. I want it in my life. Yeah, well. Oops. Shouldn't have done that. Never mind. Put a buffer on the edge of the network. Edge of what network? The logistics network or the construction network? Because if I put it on the edge of the logistics network, then it's still within the construction network, and then the same thing will still happen. It's still going to be my house robots that do the deconstruction. Yes, Conrad, if you just look at the link I have in my nuclear masterclass, that links to my paste bin, and that one has now been updated to also include the new one. I hate the fact that I did this. It's just awful that I did it. Look at that. Now I have to do this. There's no way around. Well, there is. This is all sorts of bad, by the way. This is way worse than I could have imagined it would be. It is sort of, my life is ruined bad. And I'm not being overly dramatic here. Nope, not at all. That one. What? Cannot connect with different fluids. What do you think is in this one? What do you think is in that one? Wow, that was a nice little bug we found there. Burp, burp. Stop mixing green water with blue water. Yeah. How many city blocks is the new nuclear power plant? One. Just one. So this is what it looks like. Let's see, nothing is not working. Nothing is not working. That's a very nice double negative. Here. So it is doing 1120 megawatts of power. Is this vanilla? Yes, to the very largest extent it is. There are a few things. Quality of life thing. You did mix steam and water. I can't imagine how I would do that. But I guess that must have been something. Oh, yeah, that is true. That's interesting. Flush. That's true. Oh, that's an absurd amount of water things I need. How many things do I need? Really? Oh yeah, that's 5 here and there's another 5 here. Yeah, of course there is. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, do this. That's also weird. Ah, it's because it has like broken things. That one. There. Pumping, 0. Why are you pumping 0? Something is slightly working, right? Alright, it's actually looking like it. Okay. Yeah, it was the legacy pipe conflicting, yep. Can you flush pipes in vanilla? Yes, it was added for unknown reasons. These two are legacy. Do we have other legacy down here? Nope. Alright, so that's better. Let's wait for this one to actually heat up a bit. It's going to take a very long time for this to get up to the 500 it needs. Top water is still mixed. Top water is still mixed. Okay, cool. True. Good spot. We'll just go through all of them. See, this is the disadvantage of the new system, is that it can still be mixed. And then it'll just be, it's mixed. But in the old system, it was very difficult to get it to mix. And therefore you could trust that it would not mix. Unless you were doing very sort of extreme things. Are there some turbines that are missing? Nope, there are not turbines that are missing. That is exactly the right number. I have 100 on this side and I have 100 on the other side, which is exactly corresponding to the 60 here and the 60 there. Exactly, not exactly. I'm just pretending that these do not output 103, but they output 100, because I go crazy from doing using ratios of 103. So it looks like it's getting there. Obviously this is, well, actually it's also going to heat up faster because there's less draw. These are only performing at, I don't know, 2/3 percentage wise. That one, steam turbine, solar panels are kind of irrelevant at this point. I'm gonna have to take out where's the city block starting, ending there? So again, I have to take out 2 of those in order to get the next one in. Sure, do it, take it out. And probably legacy issues as well. I can just solve this one. Can I copy the one that was there before? Or can I copy the one I was using? I almost can. Let's see if we can get this one. This is the top one. So it's gonna fit, hopefully, with this. Here. Okay, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. One, two, three. On this side. 1, 2. Yes. That's not cool. That's just not cool. That's not cool. That's not cool. Oh my god, that's not cool. Green one, get up there. That's so not cool. Where's the red? Where's the red one? Ah, no, my train, my train. No, can I save the train? Can I save the train? You go, go. There, go before it explodes. Okay, no one will see it. No one will ever see the. Oh my god, look at what the biters they killed. Oh my god, they lay waste to the whole base while I was looking the other way. Seconds. Seconds. And then they destroyed the entire base. Nope, nope, nope. It's not my Spidertron. My Spidertron is on my team. It would not do that. It would not do that. I am sure of it. Don't you start blaming the Spidertron for what the biters are doing. No, 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 not again, not again. Not again. No, 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 the biters, they're destroying everything. Oh, no. The train is... okay, so the issue is that they can spawn in this area. Let's not have that happen. Build? Yes. Yeah, those damn biters. Can't trust them. They're like politicians, destroying everything in their path. Hmm? Yeah, I'm gonna need to go there, but we are kind of in the middle of fixing, or I don't know, fixing is maybe a big word for this, but doing something with nuclear. There. That was one. Bum, bum, bum. There. Those two are done. That one. Flush. Again. There. I think that's a good way of solving it. Everything looks okay now. Yeah, it's actually already starting to work. So let's go there. How many bases getting blown up by rockets? I mean, eaten by biters before you build local defenses. I'm building local defenses kind of now-ish. But first we are doing elementary triage. First we need to make sure that they stop spawning here. So that they only come out from the outside. And then when that happens, then I'll do it. But also we have to acknowledge that it's part of the fun as well that it kind of happens sometimes. So let's get that one. Come on. It's funny how slow they are at sending robots out. Check pipe by turbine has water. Okay. Let's check the second one. Yeah, that's the one, right? Yes, there we go. Awesome, thanks. It doesn't like steam storage, but running nuclear at max capacity when only 15 liters is a little wasteful. No, it's not. It's not wasteful. It is called having capacity for sudden increases in demand. And the thing is, like, I built so much overcapacity on nuclear power in my previous base, my Brave New World, and it was completely inconsequential. The only time it mattered was when we were actually running out of updates. Then you could go like, maybe that's not a bit wasteful. You know what? I'm gonna just let this. I'm gonna replace this one as well. Then we're gonna do it, and in the meantime, I'll just have you running around like down here, building stuff. Actually, like that, right? Ah, it ran out. You're useless, aren't you? Waste of space. Get in there. Alright, and I'm gonna go up and build the last nuclear power plant. Well, not the last, but the next nuclear power plant. Whoops, that was a mistake. Like so many other things. Yeah, I'm gonna take out all of these locations. Get a blueprint. Yeah. Build it. And build the nuclear power plant. What? Xenos continues to launch negative rockets every steam. Or is negative 300? No, it's not negative 300. Kind of. Close to though. I suck. Alright, let's give me some of those. And I can't go out here because then I'm outside of the logistics network and then I don't get anything. Oh, look at that. 200 nuclear reactors can be fed by just 12.7 uranium ore per second once you have productivity 3. Yes, it's just completely insane. It is so absurd, the numbers, that you're like, all right, 12.7 uranium per second. It really is. There's really no reason to ever run out of power if you once you have Covarex and nuclear power, right? It's just build it twice as big as you need it. Done. It is a whole lot of inconsequential. Yeah. I think it's actually a bit of a shame that it's so skewed. Let me press Q on the water and get me a water pump. I think everyone would like that. Let's check. None of these have steam or water in them. Ooh. Ooh. We'll do that. And this one. Something about pipes that just doesn't make me happy. Good. Is this working? No, it doesn't have enough of anything. All right, so this one is just in progress. It's fine. We do have all the reactors though, so that's nice. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is actually all reactors out, all that out. And I actually want to request a single... Nope, I don't. I want to take our building train out. If I take the building train, then I will also have the materials I need to build the... to reconstruct all the stuff the biters have killed. Those damn biters. It's green, it's green, it's green, it's green. I can pass. Oh, let's see. That one. You also have to come up with me up here. 200 stack size for space packs. Yep. Yeah, we need to scale up other things as well. Biters? What? Next version of Beatrix mod will taunt you when a spider turn is near death or dies. Cool. I hope. Right, so this one I'm just putting things in here. Is everything good? Nope, not the lights though. Give me more lights and then I'll send you out. Fine. Also the boxes. What do I need boxes for? I don't know. But I need more lights. There. Okay. Green one goes out. Start by going down there. And then go. Red, go, 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 go. See, I didn't quite make it enough to prevent spawning in this location. How many solar city blocks is one nuclear power plant? I don't know. A lot. Because this is... Let's look. We'll try to get some kind of estimate, right? Let's see. During daytime, I'm delivering 400 megawatts of power from solar panels. That's the peak. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. So 12 of these is a bit more than a third of that, of one of these, right? So let's say I need 30 of these for... Holy damn. Wow. Who was that who said 30? Gareth, was that you? Yeah. Yeah, and that was like peak thing. Yeah, I got it to about 30. And then I'll probably go correct it and it's 27.5 or something to that effect. Right? Do we have a rocket silo? We do absolutely have a rocket silo. So let's go visit our new location, which is a sad location without the rocket silo. This one's not working. Why are you not working? No path. Oh, right. I know why it doesn't have any path. Oops, because someone broke it up here. There's no path anymore. There's no base. There's no nothing. It's all dead. Right, the white one. The white walker. Get down there. Take those out. Any other spawns? Blue can get back here. Black one is vigilant. The red one is the one that is most urgent, most troublesome. Alright, the white one can go down. Take these out. Hey, good night, Patrick. Happy repairing. Yeah, those damn biters. Those damn biters. There. Actually, I think this is more important to guard this area. I might get it. No! No! You damn thing. I always forget. How do I always forget this? There. There we go. 50,000. Right. Sounds difficult. What sounds difficult? Would be nice if Beatrix would warn you when a train is close by you before you run out of train tracks. No, that would be too spammy, because standing in a location like this while tinkering with stuff, it's always going to be close. I'm out. Apparently need to work tomorrow morning. Oh, sorry to hear that, Nis. Enjoy your work tomorrow morning. And thank you for joining today. And thank you for resubbing today. That was today you resubbed, yeah? And let's have a look at the green one. Yes. Green one will go to here, where you were starting to work. And the red one go out. Control a bit further out. Okay. Stop. And boop. Ta-da! Ta-da! There are no trains here. Did I bring trains? No, I did not bring trains. That's interesting. That seems like a bit of a problem. Alright, let's go to... I can go to this location. Sure. Let's go here. And green one. Whoa. But why not that part? Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Thank you. There we go. Everyone's happy. Perfect. Now that pushed it further out that way. Great. You can go to this location and then get comments more. You are going to manual mode, and let's see what we got. Oh, what did we? Oh, we just missed out on some lights. That's actually not it. Don't smash the other train. Don't smash the other. Don't smash the what? Never cross a red light. Well, that's only when you're like, walking with the kids in somewhere. Oh no, I'm missing miners. But okay, we can get the Spidertron out here to help, I guess. Yeah. Can you just build that one already? Build that one, then I think we're safe. Almost. Spawns. I can go like latest spawn here. What? That's a weird place to spawn. Ah, okay. Let's see if that's actually true. Sure it is. And okay, green one. Let's build that one. Right, so some of the things like miners, I don't have those in my inventory for some reason. So they need to be Spidertroned. Alright. And now I think we built just a wee bit of defense here. That one. And so how's our defense going to look like? Bad? Modest? Mediocre? We'll use this template. You know what? I'm actually really looking forward to playing Bloodborne tomorrow. I know it's completely out of the genre, but that game, it's just, I just want to play more of those kind of games, like a lot more. So yeah, Bloodborne's great. Yeah, it's super great. Whoops, why did I drop that? I'm having so much fun with it, like the lore, and yeah, there's just something magical about the stuff that Miyazaki is making. Cool. Now, since we're crossing a lot of tracks, I am just going to modestly move in my here. What are you doing? Huh? Okay, so you just go back, I suppose. How far are you in Bloodborne? We have done Old Yharnam, and we are started working on the cathedral. And then just as I was cathedral ward, and just as I was just clearing it, I got nice 18,000 echoes. I'd looped all the way around. I've opened the shortcut, and I was just like, "There's my cathedral. That's awesome. Oh, there's just one unit out there." And then it was like one of those snatcher bag thing who just instantly killed me, and I was like, at least I don't have to run very far. And then I woke up in Yarnagul, something. And then I stopped the stream, and that's where we're gonna pick up tomorrow. Have you played through any of the Dark Souls? No, I have not. I might play Dark Souls 3, but not the other one. Yeah, same thing happened to me. So we're gonna start there, and I have to find my Yarhagul. Okay, so I have to find my way out of that location without dying once in a new zone that I don't know where it is. So I need to find a teleporter back so I can go back and still reclaim my corpse with my beautiful 18,000 things. But yeah, you have to play DS3. Oh, really? I'm not gonna play Dwarf Fortress. It's never gonna happen. So not no point asking about it. Okay, that should be enough. Whoosh. Slide through. Good. And then I think that should be fine. Kind of. Oh, look at that. Okay, what are we missing now? Then we're missing trains. I need 2 trains here. And we have the water already. Water is fine. Yes. So by just adding some more trains here, we are actually gonna get it. I think a lot of people want me to play games that are similar to Factorio, and I'm not actually interested. I'm not not even, I wouldn't even say particularly interested. I'm just saying I'm really not. That's ironically, it's not really my genre. My genre is really not that. As a streamer, how much of what you stream is for what you want to do versus what you think most want people to see? It's kind of it's kind of a bit strange, but if I was playing only the stuff that people wanted to see, I would play Factorio and Satisfactory, and that was it, right? And I'd play more Factorio only, basically, but because that's what people come here to see. But on the other hand, I can also look at other streamers who have sort of. Do you have? You have 165. That's not really enough. Who have good followings on other things. This actually doesn't like to play Factorio. I love playing Factorio, but I also like other games. And I know that I have to I have to convince you that you want to watch me doing other stuff than Factorio. And it's a tough sell, because obviously I'm not as good in playing playing Bloodborne as I am playing playing Factorio. So right, if I want to if I want to watch someone play Bloodborne, I want to watch someone at the same level as you play Factorio, but someone, I mean, one of the leaders of that community, because why wouldn't I? And I can totally relate to that comment, and that's also why I'm yeah. Some things, yeah, I just need to accept that this is my home turf, and it's always going to be better. But if I don't try anything else, then it's not going to happen either, right? So I don't know if that was a particularly good, probably not, answer to the question. I try to not only play Factorio, because then I'm going to burn out. Right now I'm playing too much Factorio, obviously with the YouTube stuff and so on. Obviously I'm playing way too much. I ran out. That sucks. You ran out. That sucks. All right. Okay, you can go down there, and I'm gonna go back. Yeah. That's chasing the popular trend. He would be playing chess and Fall Guys and Among Us or something. Yeah, maybe. But that's the thing, right? If I'd love to play Fall Guys, because I think it just looks like a good fun for just very casual playthrough, and just some mostly chatting part, right? So I think that would be fun to do. But I don't want to be a Fall Guy streamer. I want to have something. I want to play games that have. All right, you know what? I can actually show you exactly what I want to do, because I wrote it a long time ago, and it still holds true to this day. To this day, it still holds true. If you look at my About page on YouTube, I play games that fulfill the following criteria: good story and or setting, easy to learn but difficult to master, more brain than speed. That's what I wrote about the games I play. So there has to be a depth to it, which I can definitely feel in a lot of games. Oh, in here. Oh, more brain than. That's clever. Then what? Leaving you hanging. I can't remember who mentioned FFS near the beginning of stream. Thanks. This is some helpful info. Oh, cool. Oh, AK Magic Peanut. Do you mainly only like Factorio type games? No, that was that was kind of my point, is that I like more brain than 19.9k followers. By the way, 19.9k, something that's interesting. We are probably going to hit some really cool milestones. Ooh, my bitrate is shit. Anyway, cool milestones tomorrow. No, Thursday, definitely. We are 4,500 views off 1 million.
Our illustrious
and we are 67 followers away from 20k followers. Those are pretty cool milestones to hit at the same time. Matthew the Builder, thank you for a full year of support. Really appreciate it. Played some Satisfactory and it's cool, but not as polished as Factorio. You can't expect it to be as polished. I think it appeals to people who like to build aesthetic things and not efficient things or effective things, because it's really difficult to be effective in that game. It just takes ages upon ages. But you can build some really beautiful things. Cool. I'm gonna put some trains on the tracks and then just ship them off, because why not? Funny that train fuel is defaulted, but train is not defaulted. Interesting. So, Mr. Train, you're going to get some... Oh no! Crap. Full cargo. And then go into number 1. Empty cargo. Off you go. Same one. Could have copied the whole thing, but that would be too easy. Cargo. Empty cargo. Off you go. Squeeze me. No, 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 no. Get in here. Come on. I'm waiting for you. There we go. You go to coal 1. Full train. Why he gets recommended DF so much? Outdoor Fortress. But it's like an ancient game, isn't it? What even is a view in Twitch land? It's someone who actually endures the 30-minute of commercial for a random Amazon show you can't watch in your country anyway, and then actually bothers to sit around through that hell and then manage to get into the stream. I mean, they deserve to be counted as a view, right? I think that's so. That's how we count a view. Off we go. Yeah, Satisfactory update 4 is set to be released in 2021. Yes. No, that's right. No. Not today. Let's see. So this one has to go to a copper location that doesn't exist yet. So I'm just going to send you off to the copper location in question. I'm going to set you off here. And then I'm going to wait for another train to come in. Is it coming? Yeah, it's coming. And then I'm going to hitch a ride on this train. And no. Oh. Just regret it. So close to the target. There we go. And I'm just going to hitch a ride on this train. Yeah. Cool. Is bought for $30. Had a really fun 15 times with various friends. What game are we talking about? Shu? Oh, I'm getting very tired of early access games. Yeah, I can totally understand that. I can completely understand it. But I think that the problem with early access games, I think, is that if you have an established company like Coffee Stain, you know that there's going to be a game out of it. Then early access or Clay Entertainment with Oxygen not included, you know there's going to come a game out of it. So you can be part of the development. It's pretty cool that you see new things being added like Oxygen not included. It was such a cool sort of development phase. I think also Starve Together or what is it? Starve? Don't Starve? Was another one that was just really worked well, and also the diving thing that I didn't really like. That was also like really heavily influenced and it developed as part of the feedback. Subnautica, yes, very, very good early access setup. That one. Oh, I'm actually standing on the tracks here. Copy. Paste. This one I can just change it to 2 and change to 3. Boop. Oh, don't need it. Whoa, that seems weird. Why is it stuck there? Oh, I know. Oh, Cross first, cross first, cross first. Good stuff, good stuff. I think that works. All green, I can cross. Let's go up here. I'm close to the end of my lifespan and all that, but aside from this. Right, so before we turn this one off, which means all the stations are opening, then I'm going to look at the trains. There are 2 trains. They look like they're working. Yep. This one's good to go. This one's not quite good to go. Why did I not? Well, okay, whatever. The copper was the most important one. Yeah, the stats thing doesn't work today, unfortunately. Yeah, so, but anyway, so I was sort of ranting a bit about the early access. But the thing with the early access is when you look at games that are just like 1-2 people think that it's like, oh, that's a cool concept, and then you buy into the early access and you pay for a full game, and then kind of it wasn't quite big enough or good enough. But that's, you have to look at early access as not a sure thing but a gamble. So you can go in and say, all right, I want to pay this for an early access game that has a 50% chance of being awesome and I can be part of it from the beginning, or 50% chance of just being like, I mean, Automation Empire, I thought it was good, but it was just constrained by, they released it in a state and then they got swarmed with feedback and they couldn't cope with it because there were 2 people, and that's, then I've not even checked what's going on there anymore, but it had some really cool concepts and it was really interesting. Yeah, when it was earlier, yeah, exactly. And it is, so you can also go into some early access games like Darkest Dungeon, for example. It's also an early access game. So it's Vulcan, yeah, Vulcan, I don't know. Yeah, but yeah. But that's the part. You have to sort of accept that it's a bit of a gamble. I'm going to turn this on, off, and all the stations should now be coming in. Yes, yes, and yes. All right, here we go. I hope this one just works. And that should be our piece de resistance, our final showdown for today. Just stand still. Don't do anything. Love it. Are you using a standing desk? Absolutely. I wouldn't. And I found a cushion I'm standing on now, and some nice and soft, and my feet don't hurt anymore. Also because I don't stream in the morning. So it's the very worst case of early access I've ever seen. Oh, really? Good French. Thank you. It was for you. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go all in and see where it goes. Why did I switch to or inbound? Because otherwise I wouldn't know how big to scale the smelting column or the smelting setting. And that's one part. The other part would be I would kind of lose some of the benefit of direct loading here. Because the direct loading, what's the point of direct loading if you're just bringing it into a smelter and putting it on a belt and then transporting it into a smelter and back out again? So I'm losing the benefit here. And I would lose the benefit if it take an extra stop. So it went like ore to a smelter to the unit, and then would I build 1 unit, more unit, many units? So this is just super, because now I know that the smelting here is exactly designed towards what I need. Almost, kind of, ish. Those standing mats are really nice. It's not a standing mat. It's a couch cushion. I am still, considering I'm a professional streamer, most of my setup is just still pretty much junk. Everything like, oh, my professional lights are $5 IKEA lamps. Yeah, and yeah, it's just everything about here is just, most of it is just, yeah, well, like this shit default fucking headphone from a iPhone 3S that I had like 10 years ago. It's like, yeah. I really need a proper, decent wireless headset here. I'm thinking of getting some Raycons, but I honestly, at this point, I'd really like to be sponsored for this. I think that this is something that you see every day, and if I got some nice headset, then you would be asking, hey, what is that thing? And I could like, hey, check this affiliate link out. I think that would be like a decent thing to get sponsored without sort of being... It would make sense, right? Would it? Anyway, I think so. Or you'll be sponsored by those cat ear for... Oh, yeah, or bunny ears. Maybe I'll do that. I mean, honestly, it would probably work. A lot of click-throughs, and a lot of people would be like, what the hell? Like, check the link. Yeah. Pink Razer headset with cat ears. Yeah. I watched the streamer and he is always talking and showing his foot box with a pillow and a blanket that keeps his feet warm. Nice. That's gonna be a branded merch one day. No bunny ears today. Exactly, headphone. There we go. All right, I am officially a pumpkin. We should have a pumpkin emote of some sort. It's working, I think. I wish we could sort of more easily get some metrics. Maybe that would be a project for some other day. Just over here, some metrics about what's the buffers of various things. Yeah. Cool. Look at that. We are launching many rockets. We are easily catching up. Oh, 279. That's actually not bad. Not a pumpkin mod, a pumpkin emote. That was what I meant. Cool, look at this. A flurry of activity, that's what I like to see. Anyway, this has been awesome. Except for the... pumpkin time. Yeah. Except for the disconnect. But I thank you very much for your patience. It means a lot to me that I know some people will go like, I guess it's time for me to go to work or go to bed or whatever. Water my kitty or whatever, something. But I mean, I appreciate that you're like, he'll probably be back in a couple of minutes, and then wait it out. So thank you for that. I'm doing my best to keep my connection stable. It's probably going to take a while for this one to stabilize completely, but in the meantime, we're going to keep trucking. Tomorrow it's going to be Bloodborne, which is an offline game, so I'm not going to be shut off the server. So thank you everyone for supporting and donating and gift subbing, and it was amazing. So, thanks everyone. Good night. Take care. And I'll see you guys soon. Stay effective. Whoa, D-Sims, what? You crazy? Taking the bronze back. Awesome. Whoa. I was just seconds away from doing it. Thank you. Thank you, D-Sims. You really should have waited until the next hype train coming around. Thank you. Wow. So, I will see you guys tomorrow, I hope. Be there. Good night.